how-to today, we are going to talk about frying an egg, which is entirely subjective, so you may have a completely different way of doing it, but this is how I do it. Now, I've had this pan heating for about 5 minutes on maybe medium-high heat. It's just, I can feel it when I get about that, when it's about 2 or 3 inches above, I can start feeling it. And I'm going to put some butter on here, and it should start to melt and kind of sizzle. That's good. And forgot to get out my spatula. It's a little hot, so I'm going to turn it down. Alright. You can use olive oil, any other kind of oil. I just like butter. I crack the egg and very slowly, oops, there we go, very slowly ooze it out, and that should help it not to spread too much. Oops, ignore that. I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Now I've got it at about medium heat. Just kind of play it by ear. This butter over here started to brown, so we'll get it out of the way. I'm going to let that bubble for a minute. Find my spatula. Don't mind the clunky noises. Aha! Found it. You can kind of lift it up and see underneath. We're doing good under there. I see a little bit of brown on the lacing, but it's all good. I don't usually time this, but you can let it go for about 4 minutes. We're looking to see this outer white has completely set, but this inner white, I don't know if you can see that, is still pretty loose and liquidy. If you start getting nervous, you can cover it with a lid, and that'll just kind of help to concentrate the heat and get the egg white set a little more. Alright guys, this has been going for about 4 minutes, and the whites, here I'll move it around here so hopefully you can see, the whites are pretty much completely set. They're a little bit wobbly around the yolk there. So this is pretty much good to go. It depends on how finicky you feel about making sure your whites are all set. You can also give it a quick flip over onto the other side, and that will definitely make sure that the whites are set. Also, I just wanted to note that this isn't a stainless steel pan. I just find that, stainless steel, I'm sorry. I just wanted to note that this is in a non-stick skillet, and you definitely don't have to do it in a non-stick skillet. I just find it 100% easier to do eggs that way. Alright, let's get this guy out of the pan. You can kind of see, I'll try to lift up the side for you. Maybe I'll wait till we're on the plate here. The yolk is nice and wobbly. I'll lift up the underneath for you. You can see it's nice and toasted. It's not actually burnt. It gets a little scary when you have the fried egg on there because you think the bottom's burning, but it's actually not. You're doing just fine. So there you go. Nice fried egg for your breakfast.